Hi guys, Ashantin here, how are you? This is possibly the last video I'm going to make on this server. I'm standing here in front of my unfinished house, which was going to be a steampunk house. And it's really odd actually because when I started this build, I wasn't sure where I was going with it. But as always, it came together and I really like it now. I like the colours, I like the situation. I was actually falling in love with this house. But some love affairs are not meant to be. So I thought I would just meander back for one last time just to remind myself of all the fun I've had here. Oh, there's a skeleton with a bow there. Let's avoid him. Walking back through my little path in the woods. Gosh, it feels a bit jerky. Oh, it should be smooth. There we go. It does feel jerky, doesn't it? Let's go a bit faster, see if that feels any better. Smooth out the bumps in the road. Hi, sheep. It's funny actually because I've only just started exploring this side of the server. There's Dorg's magnificent house. Behind it is the Mage's Hall built by Ricky. We have Gummy's house, Ricky's house, and then my house. And I want to go and have one final look at it. I don't have many views of my house from this angle. And I thought I'd have a look at it. So it goes, as you can see, it extends to the right, overlooking this pond at the back. I put a fence around it because it really was creeper heaven at the back when we started this server. So, moving back across the bridge that used to be Ricky's stable. I'm not going to go into my house. I'm just going to have a look from the front, as I said, to remind myself one last time. That's the first time I have ever built anything in medieval style. And I have to say my great thanks to Ricky, who came along when I was building and helped me to actually get it right. I was missing a few details. And then round here we have the side view. I'm going to go down towards Jackson's hobbit hole. Can't see for the reeds, and there we are. There's my house looming over there, my balconies. All great fun, that house. And Jackson's hobbit hole. Yes, he finally got all his bookcases. Does everyone remember that wonderful, wonderful story of all the bookcases? Good heavens. There's a zombie around there. I was going to move the angel and I had a place for it, but I think I'm going to leave the angel where it is, guarding everybody for eternity on this server. So we'll run past here to our lovely spawn village, which I have always absolutely loved. Such a pretty village. Christmas tree there. Very nice. I'm running round a different way this time, then we can see this way because I ran round the other way. The well I built, which is not a patch on Jackson's. There's the stables, which I've always loved. I thought that was a very good build. Some of one's builds, oh gosh. Look at these wonderful pine trees that Dorg is building. Wonderful spruce farm. He's almost got his cathedral complete just when we're going to move the server. And I must say MJ never ever got his tree. I don't think it was complete, but we all enjoyed looking at it. By the way, talking of Christmas trees, Jackson, you never guessed who your secret Santa was, and now that we're leaving the server, I will confess to being the one with the awful puns, such as Jack in a Box, Jack Boots, Jack's Axe, and so on and so forth. Sorry about that. Hi, Gummy Zarima. Hi, Ricky's house. And this is the house that I built, which is my first try at a medieval farmhouse. Not quite sure I quite got it right. I think it was slightly more arts and crafts than medieval, but I think it was a a good effort, I think I would describe it. It's certainly a lovely build. And there's the greenhouse I built. There's a hole there. Something's happened down there. Somebody's patched it or mended it. I'm still running around the front of this to remind myself of our little place. I was never more delighted than when Jackson asked me whether I wanted to actually share a build with him. And he said, did I want to build a ranch with him? And we built the Jackash ranch together. And I have to say, it's the first time I've collaborated, and I have absolutely loved it. Because, you know, I built this house, but it's been such fun with two of us in here. I'm remembering my block room. So many people contributed to that. Dork, Flameson, Jackson. This is our storage room. Jackson did so much redstone in here. I love this room that Jackson designed. Fantastic. A real temple. And then coming down here, Jackson's only just built the villager and the... Oh God, look at that slime. I wonder if it will hurt the villager. I'm not going to even think about that. A terrarium, that's what he built. Terrarium and villager holding place. But I remember finding this spawner and reaming it out. And then the next time I came on, Jackson had built this superb hall and a much better way of killing people. It's always been a very, very efficient spawner and a very, very efficient experience generator. So one thing I don't think I've ever shown on my videos, because I was never sure whether he wanted me to or not, is that Jackson and I have got this sort of secret hideaway up here where we've got a very, very nice area, dining area and kitchen, with a huge lounge and television up here. I think we've kept that one to ourselves to sort of quietly enjoy ourselves when everyone else isn't on the server. So that was our main house. Jackson, of course, built the horse track and the measuring and everything like that. I spent ages capturing horses, but we were very lucky because Flameson delivered a whole bunch, plus the donkeys to us. There's our donkey sanctuary, little fishing village here. First time I've ever built a fisherman's cottage with nets. And the build I've always loved was this tavern. It is just so, so me. And this is really sad, actually. This was going to be my boat builder for 1.9, and they never released the damn thing for months. Jackson's wonderful lighthouse over there. Yeah, this is all ready for all our super new boats with all their different colours. Oh well, dream on, we say, dream on. And then going round the back of the donkey sanctuary. Up here, this was meant to be my spooky graveyard, which I built for Halloween. It didn't look spooky at all, it just looked very pretty. I'm not sure I do spooky very well. It was a nice graveyard though. And Flameson contributed. God knows who that is. And then that's one of the first times I've really copied a build with this witch's house. And I learnt so much about roofs through that. I've absolutely loved being on this server. So, I was never on tree 1. Tree 2 was the beginning and the unifier. Tree 3, that was corrupted and abandoned. I haven't brought fancy blocks with me, I'm afraid. I've got room there. I will have. Oh, I haven't got a pick. Let's move it over one. Okay. You know what I'm going to do here, guys? This is going to be it's going to be a mess. Wow, I really must get a new mouse. It's all over the place. I feel very sad at leaving this server. I've had such a good time on it. We are going to reset on Saturday. It's not that I'm leaving the group or anything like that. But I really, really enjoyed this server. Had a great time. You know, there are some of us who've played more than others, but I really loved it. So, RIP 3-4. Beloved. So, a sad moment to say goodbye, don't you think? Sad time to look at the gravestones, look out to sea. And I'll say, bye-bye, guys. See you on Tree 5. Bye.